Welcome back, familiar to Northside LDN Caramba. Big up to everyone that's locked in. You know what I'm saying? Big up to everyone locked in, bro. Listen, we're here. Arsenal can spend £250 million in the summer. Crazy. Crazy. We're going to get into the article and the rest of it. I can't even lie. I thought the intro was going to run, but listen, we do what we got to do. We're here, baby. You know what I'm saying? Big up to everyone that's locked in. We're going to get straight into it. We're going to waste no time. I'm going to get into this article talking about Arsenal and what our financial report actually means for us this season. The fact that we're able to spend, now in the summer transfer window. We've only lost £17.5 million, and what that means for the club financially and what we can do in the summer. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Big up to everyone, you know what I mean, that's tuned in. Big up to everyone. Make sure you're liking and subscribing. I'm going to get straight into it, Caramba. We're going to get straight into this article. This is coming from the Evening Standard. Standard Sport talks to football finance expert Kieran Maguire to analyze Arsenal's latest accounts. We're going to get into that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Big up to everyone that's locked in. I'm going to get into it because I remember telling everyone that we have money. I remember telling everyone that we're not broke, that we have money. Arsenal can spend money. And now let's see what a financial expert has got to say in terms of Arsenal's finances and what the report actually means in terms of what we can do in the summer. You know what I'm saying? Big up to everyone that's locked in, bro. Let's get straight into it. It said Arsenal published their latest financial accounts on Wednesday. We know that the club confirmed they made a record revenue of over 600 million, but did still record a loss of 17.7 million pounds for the year, ended in 31st of May 2024. When the financial expert was asked, he was asked, what did you make of Arsenal's financial results? This Kieran Maguire said, we have got a rather smug saying in the world of finance. Revenue is vanity and profit is sanity. Arsenal have done very well on the back of the Champions League qualification to boost all the main sources of revenue. They have higher money from ticket sales, practically matching that of Man United, which is spectacular. The broadcast money for being in the Champions League has shot up as well, and they have managed to get bonuses coming from sponsors. He continued, these figures show the importance of qualifying for the Champions League and also show how much the club suffered from that period of not being in it. Overall, they're in a good set of results. Okay, let's continue. He was then asked, why did Arsenal still make a loss? Was it because the wages went up? KM said, I don't think the wages are an issue because they are only paying £53 in wages for every £100 that is coming through the door. That's the third best ratio in the last 12 years, and it is well below UEFA's 70% position. It is that broader costs have gone up as well. Football is a tough industry. Arsenal broke even on a day-to-day basis, taking into account player sales, which were good. They then had an interest cost, which was quite high this year. Their interest cost trebled, which is why they made a loss. He was then asked, how do Arsenal look in terms of cost control measures? This financial expert, Kieran Maguire, then said, from a PSR, profit and sustainability rules point of view, they are in a really strong position. They have got nothing to worry about going into the summer of 2025 looking at these figures. Under UEFA rules, you can spend £70 on a player wages and transfer fees for every £100 that comes through the door. Well, they say spending £53 on wages. I think again they have got flexibility there. Then he was asked, are Arsenal in a good position to add to the squad in the summer? He then replied, yes, they have got no cost control concerns whatsoever, would be my observation. The wages are well under control. They have used Stan Kroenke as their lender. Whether that is going to go ahead, we will have to wait for the ruling on the new associated party transactions rules. He then went on to say, Mikel Arteta is eyeing a big transfer move for Arsenal in the market. And then he said, but even if that goes in favour of the Premier League, I don't see Arsenal having any problems at all. They are in a very strong financial position to spend what they want. They spent £256 million last season and £251 million the previous season. They have certainly got the capacity to invest heavily in the market. Should they wish to do so, they have the capacity. Okay, there you go. I don't want to hear no filo da puta ever again tell me we are broke. We are not broke. We can go out there and comfortably spend £250 million this summer. I don't want to hear no excuses. Now, the conversation will be, do you trust this ownership and this club to go out there and identify the right players? Let's keep it honest. Let's be honest about it. Yeah, Arteta has been given a lot of money, and a lot of that money has been wasted. 800 M's and the bench ain't fixed. When you go through some of the players, even when he had a sporting director, we were getting players like what? Nontavaj, we was getting Lakonga, we was getting Havertz, that clearly isn't good enough, which is why we need to get a clinical goal scorer. We got in Jesus, that's not injury prone, never been good enough. We spent money on Calafiori recently and Mikel Moreno that don't get into the squad. One of them getting outdone by an academy player. We've got Martinelli that hasn't been developed, that wasn't bought by him. We've got Trossard that's been falling off a cliff under this manager. Yeah, I mean, we got Fabi Vieira out there, out on loan. We've gone through a bunch of goalkeepers that have not cut the mustard. We've got rid of Ramsdale, and now we've got Raya. But is he elite? No. Good keeper? Yes. But is he elite? No. Kivior was supposed to be the rotated player for Saliba and Gabriel. And now you're looking at it thinking, yo, why do we spend money on Kivior? What is he actually bringing to this team? We're looking to get rid of him. Sterling was brought in on loan. Thank God. On loan. And we already deemed this guy, there is no chance that this club is looking to, make his move permanent. And this is the problem. And this is the problem. When you look at the starting 11, yeah, there's an argument. Declan Rice, good signing. Partey, good signing. Trossard was a good signing, but then there was a lot of favoritism. A lot of, Martinelli had to keep starting even when he was dropping stinkers, but good signing. Timber, good signing. You know what I mean? Gabriel, good signing. Look at the centre-back that he's become. Good signing. Ben White, good signing. But then you look at that bench. Jorginho, you got players like Moreno, players like that are just not good enough. Sterling, not good enough. You know what I mean? Jesus, not good enough. So would you really give Arteta another £250 million for the summer? For me, for me, there's no way I would be giving him any more time or money past this season. I felt like at the end of the day, he should have gone last season. But the money is there. I don't want to hear anybody, no Philadelphia, telling me, making excuses for this ownership if we don't go out there in the summer and do what we should have done last summer and the summer before that and the summer before that, in terms of getting the players that we need to get through the door. The money is there. The conversation, acabou. Não quero ouvir mais nada, nenhuma porcaria, desculpas. I don't want to hear no more excuses. I don't want to hear no more justifications. We are getting rid of a lot of players as well. So even though we could comfortably, with the fact that we're, PSR, we're in the clear, we're fine. The club is financially fine. We're doing very well in terms of commercial revenue. We're up there with Man United. I think Man United are making about 60 or 70 million pound more than us. So we're thereabout. And you already know Man United are a commercial giant. You already know how big the fan base is, how big that club is. And so in terms of financially, in terms of the money that the club is generating, and the money that we're getting in from sponsorship deals, being in the Champions League, the club is in a very positive and positive position. So I don't want to hear nothing about any excuses about, oh, we didn't want to overspend for Isak. We don't want to do this, we do that. We had the money. And the thing is, that was a financial report for what? May 2024. Bro, we've been having the money. We had the money last summer. We had the money in Jan. But I'm saying we've been having the money. But we don't. This club always wants to blind the fan base and make it seem like we're too broke. Oh, we could only afford 40 M's for Cunha. Not good enough. This season, at the end of this season, we got Jorginho, Tini, Partey, Kivior, Tomiyasu, Zinchenko, that are going to be leaving the club. Combined, those weekly wages combined, are £540,000 a week that we're going to be clearing off of our wage bill. That is without mentioning if we're going to get rid of Trossard, if Sterling leaving, Jesus leaving, Neto leaving, then you're hitting about £600,000-700,000 of weekly wages cleared up. This is what I mean. Look how much money we're talking about that we're spending on wages on players that get that most of them get nowhere near the starting 11. Partey, I still think he's our most clinical, he's our most consistent midfielder. But look how much money we're clearing up on top of this wage bill that's gone up £100 million. Now you can see where we wasted that. That's about almost £700,000 that we added to the wage bill. That would say what? £600,000 of that isn't worth it. Isn't worth it. Those are players that are doing nothing. Jorginho sat on the bench doing nothing for us to progress and go forward. Tierney, I start the team, injury prone, ain't doing nothing for us in trying to achieve winning a major honor. Partey, that's the only one that I would take off and cut it down to 600,000 that I say is being wasted, because Partey's still our best DM. He's still our best DM. I don't care what man think about Rice. Rice can't do what Partey does, but Partey can do what Rice does. That's the difference. Partey can win the ball, can transition, can actually ping a pass, actually has vision, can transition with the ball. You know what I mean? He's a lot better going forward, and he's just as good defensively. So it is what it is. It is what it is. But then you've got Kivior. What's Kivior done? When we had an injury to our centre-back and Kivior was dropped in and playing as a centre-back, what did he do to try and push his way into the starting 11? Absolutely nothing. He's a waste of money. Tomiyasu, he's getting another knee injury, so that field up ain't going to be available. So that guy's out as well. Do you know what I'm saying? He's doing nothing for us. We ain't seen him. I don't know, bro. I ain't seen this guy. I have not seen this guy. I don't know for how long. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't know for how long. Zinchenko is another one that's been frozen out the team after releasing the book, exposing the fact that Arteta makes it seem like all the players are available, and really and truly they're not available. He's just trying to make it seem, he's just trying to throw the opposition off as to what starting 11 we're going to start with, pretending that injured players are available, and that's why they travel with us. Since then, Zinchenko's been iced out the team. So I want someone to explain to me what these players doing. Trossard has been inconsistent under this manager. Inconsistent. I like the player, but he's been inconsistent. He's another one on the wage bill. Sterling, please explain to me what this flipping, what's this B2K Omarion looking, little Bow Wow, little Romeo looking, Marcus Houston's from Sister flipping, go home Roger looking, what does he do for the team? But he's earning, how much are we paying him a week? 165,000 that we're covering of his wages? Just burning the money, bro. Burning the money. Jesus, what's he doing? My guy's always injury prone. What's that doing? Do you know what I'm saying? What is he doing? You know what I'm saying? My guy's done out here, bro. Man looking like Irv Gotti, bro. Finished out here. Man is done out here. Man's got the Brazilian Irv Gotti, bro, with his cocoa head. Do you know what I'm saying? That coconut head ain't going to do anything. He ain't done anything. Neto as well, when we played him, what did that guy do? What did Neto do? Absolutely nothing, bro. You know what I mean? It's crazy. And look how much we're paying on all these wages, bro. Roughly around £700,000 wasted on players that are offering us absolutely nothing. There's no chance of them getting in the starting 11 apart from Partey, and they're doing absolutely nothing for us to go over the line. So this is the madness. We can still spend £250 million before player sales, and you already know a lot of these players we're not going to get any money for. We're not going to get any money for. A lot of them, the contract's running down, so we can't ask for our asking price for Jorginho. Can't do it for Tierney. Allow this contract to run down. You know what I'm saying? Kivior's probably one of the few that's on reasonable wages that you can say, okay, it's a lot easier to get rid of him. Kivior's on 60,000 a week. The rest of these lot, it's gonna be hard. I mean, Thomas Partey's running down his contract, quality player. That won't be hard, but then he's leaving on a free agent, so we're not going to receive any money as the club. It's crazy. Tomiyasu's on what, £110,000, bro? We ain't gonna. Who's gonna pay for that? And an injury-prone player on £110,000. Good luck. Zinchenko's on £150,000 a week. Good luck getting rid of him. He can't even get into the team. Do you know what I mean? So this is the problem. This is the problem, man. Anyone telling me that we haven't got money? We've got money. I've been saying that we've got money. This club just likes to do the bare minimum. That's the problem. To do the bare minimum, bro. So I don't want to hear nobody ever being in my chat and my fala pucaria, my fala merda, telling me, oh, we can't afford this player, we can't afford that player. We got £250 million to spend, do you know what I mean, comfortably. So we probably could spend 300 million. We probably could spend 300 million. Sell 1-2 players, you know, well, not 1-2, because listen, a lot of these players ain't going for high value, but sell a couple of these players. we'd probably comfortably be able to spend 300 million. 300 million. Go and get Isak. You know what I'm saying? Isak, cool. Let's say 130, 140 M's, boom, gets you Isak. Go and get Carla, go get Baena. 50 million release clause. That's 200. Do you know what I'm saying? Well, that's 180. 180. You know what I'm saying? Then you go out there and go get some more. Go get other players. Go get a right winger. Go get a left winger. You know what I'm saying? Go get a deep line playmaker. You're gonna have to replace Partey since we're gonna let go. I don't want to let go of Partey. I wanted Partey to stay, but it looks like we're getting rid of Partey. I've been saying this. The money we're gonna have to spend to replace Partey, I do not trust this club to put the money down to replace like for like quality. We're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it. Or listen, last season when his contract was running down, we was gonna get 20 million because of his age. Now that his contract's running down, we're gonna get nothing. This is what I said: resign him to a contract, or just go out there and buy the quality. Zubimendi. Some people may talk to me about Zubimendi. The funny thing is, I'm seeing articles today about Zubimendi. Arsenal are on the cusp of completing the deal. I thought the deal's done. Man, the way they reported it, when we got kicked out the cups, when we got embarrassed by Man United, kicked out the cup, they announced Zubimendi like, yo, like Zubimendi's done. It's a done deal. Like he's coming in the summer. Everything's done. Everything's practically done. Now they're talking about still completing the deal, trying to get over the deal. You guys ain't fooling me. I know that. I know he ain't coming. He ain't coming to Arsenal. He ain't coming to Arsenal. Man told me Zubimendi rejected Liverpool to come here. Based on what? Based on what? They're on phase one, about to win the league. Why is he gonna come in? And even if they don't win the league, they'll win it next year if Man City don't come back, which I expect them to. But guess what? They're processing their projects. When they have a processing project, the last one ended in the Champions League and the Premier League. What's our processing project ended in? The Unai Emery one was like half-assed. We're backing him, but weren't really backing him. So what did we really do? Nothing. Finished fifth and got embarrassed in the Europa League final to Chelsea in Baku. Then you look at this process and project. Every year there's an extension. Like it's a car insurance. Yeah, I mean, WeBuyAnyCar.com. That's what we are. WeBuyAnyCar.com. That's what we're going to do. We bought Sterling. We bought Havertz. WeBuyAnyCar.com. Yeah, I'm saying it doesn't matter if it's crusty, rusty, the engine oil's leaking, doesn't matter. Come to Arsenal, we'll pay the wages. That's what it is over here. Do you know what I'm saying? From the time I'm seeing this club going in and getting Havertz and getting players like Sterling, you already know, bro. WeBuyAnyCar.com. That's what it is. It's crazy. I'm going to get into some of the comments. We got some more articles to talk about, but big up to everyone that's locked in. Big up familia. Big up to everyone that's locked. Make sure you're liking and subscribing. Also, there's going to be a new strategy. I'm not going to be going live on my lunch break anymore. I will be dropping a live starting Monday. I will be dropping a 15-minute video at 8 a.m. every day, Monday to Friday. 8 a.m. video and 1 p.m. a video, and then in the evening I'll be going live. So we're going to be changing up the strategy a little bit. Yesterday I finished a little bit late on Lee's channel, so big up to everyone that was watching on Lee's channel. Make sure you're subscribing to my guy Lee. Do you know what I mean? Lee Gonzalez. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so we're going to be changing up a little bit, and it'll let me be able to release more content daily than I was before. Obviously doing 2 lives a day. Now I'll be doing a live in the evening, Monday to Friday, a live in the evening, and a video, 15-minute video dropping at 8 a.m., 15-minute video dropping at 1 p.m. And then, yeah, the evening live. So just to keep everyone, you know what I mean? I know today I didn't go live on my lunch break and stuff. I'm just making sure everything is, you know, ready. So when I do my, you know, my uploads, you know, starting Monday, we get the ball rolling, and from there, we just continue. So big up to everyone that's locked in. You know what I mean? It's just different things, different strategies. But yeah, man, big up to everybody that is locked in. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, if anyone was thinking, where was the lunchtime live? I'm just organizing everything with the limited time I've got to make sure we're able to drop more content on the channel every day and daily as well. So yeah, big up to everyone that's locked in, man. You know what I mean? Big up Oliver every time, bro. Big up my G. Big up M. You know what I'm saying? He'll buy dead players with that. Big up my G. You know what I mean? Smirk, big up, bro. Big up to you, my G. Big up AJ as well, always in the building. Big up Firmino. You already know what time it is. I will be putting the link out later on as well for anyone that does want to jump on. Here comes the war chest nonsense again, bro. We don't even need to say war chest. We just got the money, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't even want to hear nothing about war chest. How many times did this club talk about war chest, and we didn't get Draxler over the line, didn't get Higuain over the line, didn't get Benzema over the line, didn't get Husamawa over the line, didn't get Rafinha over the line. I actually prefer the club not to say anything about war chest and none of that porcaria. All I want is jogadores de verdade. That's all I want. No vem aqui with whispering in my ear. Oh yeah, we're talking, we're monitoring, we're eyeballing, we're on the cusp and all that. No. Just get the deals done. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear none of these buzzwords, none of that porcaria. Just get it done, innit? Just get it done. I didn't see no buzzwords for Man City when they spent money in January. Do you know what I'm saying? They just went out there and got Mamouche. They just went out there and got Nico Gonzalez. Like that. Boom. That's it. No process, no project. We're monitoring that. All right, how much is it? Boom. Tá aqui a massa. Boom. Chata. Acabou. Conversa acabou. Quanto é? Tá aqui a massa. Acabou. Festa acabou. Conversa acabou. E fica acabou. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Good evening, brother North. More money to waste. Yeah, bro. It's gonna be mad. Do you know what's crazy? Is how many people I've seen trying to justify, oh, we're gonna spend money in January. Bro, we're getting rid of the players you told us to back. You man told us Jorginho's got winning mentality. Now you want to get rid of him when we told you. You man told us that Zinchenko is pivotal to the way that we play football, but now you want to get rid of him in the summer to go get other players. I thought you rated Zinchenko. Yeah, I'm saying, I thought these men rated Jesus. If you don't understand what Jesus does, you don't know ball. You know what I mean? If you don't understand what Havertz does, you don't know ball, but they want a clinical goal scorer. These men backtrack on everything they're saying. A lot of these players we're getting rid of. These were the guys that top gooners. All these are only fans. You know what I'm saying? We're gassing up. When I said I didn't rate Kivior, they were like, you don't know nothing about ball. Why are you backing him? He's a top centre back. We picked him away from Juventus. Yeah, feel that puta. Look now, we're getting rid of him. We're getting rid of him. Martinelli, they told me, oh, Trossard's only good as a bench player. What is Martinelli? I know he's injured right now. What's Martinelli? Has he done anything? What has he done? He's been just as bad as Trossard. But now these men, Trossard, well, they've both been as bad as each other. But Martinelli's dead out here. You know what I'm saying? Miko Moreno's going to do this, going to do that. Bro, yes, he scored as a striker. When he played DM, did he do anything? Did he do anything? Did he get into the team when Rice and Partey was available? No, that unibrow looking Fred Flintstone didn't do anything, bro. That's the reality. But this is the guy that they were behind. Oh, Calafiori. Oh, look at his head, the Maldini of defenders, bro. Bro, are you mad? Lewis Skelly, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? The high top flipping Wiz Khalifa is putting this guy on the bench, and he come from the academy. Man like Lewis Skeng. You know what I'm saying? Man like Lewis Skeng is keeping Calafiori that we bought for what? 40 M's? Keeping him on the bench. Keeping that Kylie Minogue looking, flipping Kylie Jenner looking, that put on the bench because he's rubbish. It's mad, bro. It's mad. All of a sudden now we need a rebuild to all these players that were gassed up to us, that are going to bring winning mentality, that are the best in their class, that are the best in their position. Now all of a sudden the story changes now. These men are just doing the reverse truck. The Bob the Builder reverse truck. Beep, beep, beep. Like you weren't gassing these players up to me. That puta. These men are crazy, bro. These men are crazy. The way they back and overhype these players, yeah, when they're finished with them, this fan base, when they're finished with them, yeah, Sterling ain't really all that. But you told me you're going to see a new Sterling. But now, he ain't really all that. We can get rid of him. You know what I mean? Yeah, Jesus, well, he's not that great, is he? No, Zinchenko, well. This man backtrack all the time, man. These man backtrack all the time. Now all of a sudden we need a rebuild to the players that they wanted, that they told us to believe in. Why aren't you still believing in them? So 250 million pounds, you say, right, that Watkins, Brian Mbeumo, Eze, 3 players we actually need, plus money left over for other players. Yo, that's not bad. Listen, Mbeumo is definitely a player that we've been linked to, but you already know we're linked to everyone. But Mbeumo is cooking this season, bro. Mbeumo is cooking. I'm gonna get onto that. Big up AJ. We're gonna get onto that because Mbeumo, listen, I'll take Eze as well. Eze's a baller. 250 million on goalkeepers and left backs. Bro, you already know, man. You already know, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get cement mixers next. You know what I'm saying? To defend. Yeah, I'm saying how you gonna score a goal past a cement mixer? That's what we're gonna get. We're gonna get players that look like cement mixers, bro. You know what I mean? Just to park up, reverse the flipping cement truck, and that's it. 250 M's spent. There you go. Defense revitalized. Crazy. Big up Northside. That 250 mil might include wages too. He didn't say that, to be fair. He didn't say that. And he said that the wages ain't really a massive issue. Yeah, I'm saying he said our wages ain't a massive issue, even though we've got up 100 million on wages. To be fair, if we get rid of all the players that we need to get rid of, yeah, we take about 700,000 pounds a week off the wage bill. So even though we're not getting money for a lot of those players, we're still getting a lot of money off the wage bill. Do you know what I'm saying? So this is the thing. This is the thing. We got a lot of players on high wages, bro. Man said, oh, did it? Oh, is it? It always keeps doing this, man. Since I got this new camera, it keeps picking up the mic for. Luckily, I speak mad loud. Hold on. Audio output. Wait, hold on. Which one is it? Hold on. Audio input. Hold on. There you go. That should be a lot better. That should be a lot better now in terms of the mic. It keeps picking up the camera mic. I don't know why. It's very annoying, man. It keeps picking up the camera mic every single time. That should be better. Let me know in the chat if that's a lot better. But big up though. Love for letting me know. You know what I'm saying? Love for letting me know. Luckily, I speak like there's 20 people in the room. So yeah, man. But again, Northside, my brother, I have no. I know I have seen this before. We have 400 million pounds as a club in Spar bank account. We better use that, otherwise we're in trouble. Bro, you know you can't trust this club to spend it, bro. They're going to say there's no value in the market. They're going to say we don't want to overspend. They're going to start saying all sorts. Do you know what I'm saying? We'll probably get one player, you know what I'm saying, and then stretch that out. We'll be monitoring and looking at different players for about 80% of the transfer window. Then when we reach 80% of the transfer window, we'll sign a player, yeah, that brings, you know, that we spend a bit of money on, and then we'll stretch that for the next, you know what I'm saying, the next flipping 20% of the transfer window, and then we'll say there's no quality in the market. That's what they do. That's what they do every single time, bro. It's mad. These guys are scammers, bro. These guys are scammers, bro. I'm telling you. City can bin Bernardo, KDB, and a few others. I have 1 mil in wages saved. I don't want him getting a penny. I hear that, bro. I hear that. Iwazi, big up, bro. Yes, Northside, it's been a while. Big up, my guy. Come on, family. Tamzaki, man. We're here, man. We're active, man. We're out here. You know what I'm saying? In these streets. When has Arteta ever got the players the fans want? He won't get the gun striker. He'll get the project player a few levels below. I agree. I can't disagree with that. I can't disagree with that, bro. I cannot disagree with that. And not only when you get the right players, he won't strengthen the positions that we're begging him to go out there and strengthen. That would be the biggest issue. He won't strengthen the positions that we're begging to be strengthened. That's the most frustrating thing about this manager. It's like he just doesn't read the room. You know what I mean? We already knew we needed a clinical goal scorer. We already knew that we needed a centre back. I was saying this at the start of the season. I was saying, yo, when you look at our bench, we have no rotation for the centre backs. Tell me the rotation for the centre backs that we got. Tell me. Kivior don't work there. Timber don't work there. Ben White don't work there. So who do you play there? Who are you gonna play? It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy, bro. These man, they play in those positions. They're not good enough. The level is nowhere near. Nowhere near. I'm not saying you have to be as good as Saliba and Gabriel. They're very, very good centre backs. But the drop in level is way too drastic when we take Saliba or Gabriel out. It's way too drastic. It shouldn't be that drastic. It shouldn't be that drastic after 800 million pounds spent. It shouldn't. I don't care what no one tells me. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be that drastic. I don't have faith in Arteta to bring those players in because he's shown me nothing. But yeah, you're right. Big up, bro. Come on, my G. Every single time, bro. You already know what time it is, bro. Northside, would you take Florian Wirtz at Arsenal? I will take him, bro. From what I've seen of him, he looks like a baller. Obviously, I don't be watching that league all the time. I ain't watching the Bundesliga all the time. But from what I've seen, I've been very impressed. I've been very impressed. You know what I'm saying? I've been very impressed. If the manager, I mean, when we had Odegaard out, he didn't want to play. He didn't want to play Ethan as the number 10 when we had Odegaard out. Do you know what I'm saying? He was reluctant to use Ethan, which was the clear, obvious number 2, number 10 when Odegaard was out. If he doesn't want to play Ethan consistently as a 10, you know, in terms of competing for that number 10 role with Odegaard, then go and get somebody that's a natural number 10 then. And then play Ethan on the right wing, you know. But I personally prefer Ethan as a 10. I just think he's got all the attributes I like of a 10. He knows when to shoot. He's direct. He doesn't ponder on the ball too much. He's still got a good pass on him. And he just makes, you know what I mean? He makes defenders panic in the way that he's direct. You know what I mean? He doesn't give them a chance to set. I like direct number 10s. I don't like number 10s like Odegaard that take way too long. As soon as they're coming up against a combative midfield, can't play through the press. You know what I mean? Gets barged off the ball way too easily. Second guesses himself way too much in the third half. You know what I mean? In the opposition box. Nah, man. Not for me, bro. Not for me. This is why Odegaard is too inconsistent, bro. He takes way too long to make the right decisions at times. When he's got space, time, and he's not getting barged off the ball, and he's able to just play the game the way he wants to play, then yeah, then Odegaard looks decent. He looks good. But I'm sorry, if you need when you need certain environment or a game to go a certain way for you to play, you're just not a leader. You're not world class, and you're just not going to be able to get us over the line. You know what I'm saying? World class players will perform even when their back's against the wall. Even when they lose in the game, they make sure they make themselves present, seen, and they impose themselves on the game. Odegaard, well, as soon as he's getting barged off the ball, he doesn't impose himself in the game. And that's what leaves a lot to be desired with him. That's what leaves a lot to be desired. Arteta will waste 250 million on crap players if he's allowed. Oh, facts. Facts. Do you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro. I wouldn't give it to him, bro. But then again, this club, bro, as long as they're getting Champions League football, I don't feel them. They ain't gonna feel no type of way. Look, the money's going up. Arsenal's revenue's up there. We're almost, you know, I think Man City was 700 million in terms of their annual income. Man City, Man United was something like 660 odd million. Arsenal 616 million. Like, we're up there. We're back up there in terms of revenue. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's what the ownership is going to look at. We're making money. So why are we going to get rid of Arteta? We're making money. The fan base ain't kicking off if we don't win a major honor. He's a perfect shieldsman. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's great. He gets all the smoke. The fan base are still, you know, with this fairy tale about, oh, Arteta's going to take us to the next level. Why would the ownership not be happy? Like, they don't care. Arteta's not going to make them. Arteta is not. This is the problem with having a novice. You have no power to push the board to do something that they don't want to do. Because ultimately, the board more than likely going to tell Arteta, bro, who are you to tell us that we have to spend the 250 million in the summer? We don't have to do anything. Who are you? What have you done in the game as a player and as a manager? This is the problem. When you have a manager that has credentials, won major honors, he actually, do you know what I'm saying? He demands certain respects. But we ain't got that. We ain't got that, bro. We got a novice. That's the problem. We got a novice, bro. You know what I mean? Arteta may want, maybe Arteta, listen, I'm not psychic, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe Arteta was asking for a striker. Maybe it was, but bro, these men are gonna lickle man him. Like, yo, big man, yo, shut up, man. You know what I'm saying? Shut up, bro. You're getting 40 M's. You know what I'm saying? Josh is probably like, yo, don't make me get my dad down here, you know. If my dad comes down here, it's going to be long for you. Do you know what I'm saying? This is what it is, bro. This is what it is. Because really and truly, yeah, this guy's lucky he even got the Arsenal gig. So it is what it is, bro. Calafiori, 40 million, 130K a week holding bench to a 17-year-old kid. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, bro. £1 billion team winning nothing. Embarrassing. Facts. I actually don't know why Arteta is obsessed with Sesko. The guy is not ready to go get Gyökeres instead. But Arteta, But no, our talent ID stinks, Northside. Thoughts, my G. I don't get, bro. It's just another player, yeah, that you can just say, yo, if I don't get over the line, we're developing Sesko. It's another deflection. It's another deflection. He suits the whole Odegaard's learning on the job, Saka's learning on the job. So listen, just guys, just bear with us if we don't win a major on. Just bear with us because we're all learning on the job. That's what it is, bro. That's what he likes. That's what he likes. The fact that Lewis Skelly and Ethan are performing, now it's, oh, get behind them. And the thing is, because the fan base, and I like them. I like Lewis Skelly. I like Ethan. Because the fan base, I like Saka. Do you know what I'm saying? Because the fan base like these players, they will use that against you. So, you know, come on, don't be harsh on Saka. He's learning on the job. No, the fact is, yeah, Saka alone can't carry the team. Saka's been here for how many years, bro? And he can't get us over the line. It shouldn't, the burden of scoring the most goals in this team should not solely depend on Saka. Doesn't mean I don't want Saka. It shouldn't be on Saka. Saka should be around winners. He should look around the pitch and already have, you know what I mean? Maybe a World Cup winner, or Champions League winner, or Premier League winner, or a La Liga winner, or something like that. But instead, you know what I'm saying? An inexperienced player leading other inexperienced players, or players that are past their best. It's not a winning setup, bro. And this manager loves that, bro, because then he can keep going with the trust the process. How can you trust the process if you go out there and buy proven players? That completely nullifies that whole trust the process. That's why he doesn't want to do that. If he buys Isak, he can't say trust the process. Isak was already balling out in the Prem. He's already scoring goals. So now you have to deliver. You don't want to do that, bro. The club don't want to do that. The club don't want to do that, bro. They don't want to do that. Buy players that are not yet world class, are not yet there, and then you can just keep prolonging this. You know what I mean? Let the good times roll. That's what it is. That's what it ultimately is. Everything to keep the standards up. You can't go out there and get. I thought we're supposed to get world class players. Now we got Champions League. You know why? Don't get world class players. The fan base don't have world class expectations. That's what it is. That's what they bank on. That's what they bank on. We overspend for other players, for God's sake, but we don't overpay for a striker. Bro, it's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. We spend 100 M's on a DM in Declan Rice, but yet we don't want to spend 100, 100 plus. We don't want to spend 100 plus on a striker. It doesn't make sense to me, man. It doesn't make sense to me, bro. It really don't make sense to me. You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Everything, give it time, give it time. It's absolutely crazy. Arteta can't develop players. Listen, this is the thing. How well is Arteta really developing players? ESR's at Fulham. He's balling out, scoring goals. Scored the other day. How come Arteta couldn't get that out of him? How can he not get that out of him? It's crazy. If Arteta's so good at developing players, why did we loan up Marquinhos again back to Brazil? I thought you're good at developing players. This guy, we ain't seen no development for Marquinhos. Why is Nuntavaj out on loan and actually put in better performances than he did over here at Arsenal? How is that possible? I thought Arteta is the best at player development. You're absolutely right, bro. You're absolutely right. Why is Nuntavaj not developing here? Why is Fabio Vieira not developing here? If Arteta is so great at developing players. He bought these players in. Why can't you develop him? How come he's already given up on Kivior? You only bought Kivior about a season or two ago, and you're already giving up on Kivior, trying to get rid of him. We've been trying to sell Kivior 2 seasons ago, and you've only just bought him, bro. Why can't you develop him? Why couldn't you? Why is it that you're not able to coach these players to become better players? Why couldn't you coach Zinchenko to be a left back, since you bought him to play left back? Why couldn't you coach Jesus into scoring goals? Because and you know why? Certain things ain't coachable. You're either naturally born with the ability to be a clinical goal scorer, or you're not. You're not. The manager can make a system that gets you into better positions, better goal scoring positions, but ultimately you need to be born with the ability to be a cold finisher. This ain't something that you develop. This ain't something that the coach develops. You either have it or you don't have it. This is why I knew getting Jesus and thinking that you're going to get him to score 20 goals a season ain't going to happen. Because he's not that kind of player. And he came out and even said it himself. Thinking that you're going to make Kai Havertz a consistent gunman in front of goal ain't going to happen, because I could already see he's not a natural strike. He's not a player that has that natural strike on the ball. He's just not that. He ain't got that ability. That's not something that you can inbuild in players. Certain attributes. Do you know what I'm saying? The reading of the game, managers can put players out there and make different combinations and stuff like that. But to actually execute, that comes down to the player's natural ability. And in some abilities, you either got it or you ain't got it. Do you know what I'm saying? When we used to see Ozil and the weight of pass and the way that he would just see certain plays before other people would see it and be able to execute that. You either got that or you ain't got that. You either got the vision and you've got the technique to do the right way of pass when you see the runs from the attacking lineup and the attacking three, or you don't. It's not something that you can just instill as a manager into players, bro. You can get them into positions where they can enact having a shot on target, or there's multiple runners. They still got to see it and they still got to execute the pass. They still got to execute the ability to put it in the back of the net, to not overthink, to not have blood rush to their head. And actually, bro, this is what I'm saying. And Arteta thinks, yeah, that he can just install making Nketiah into a striker. That failed. Trying to make Havertz into a striker. That failed. Trying to make Jesus into a striker. That failed. Zinchenko as a left back. That failed. He doesn't have the attributes to do that. Mikel Moreno in the 10. That failed. Trossard in the 10. That failed. He doesn't have the attributes to play. Trossard does not have the attributes to play as a number 10. Simple as that. Ben White hasn't got the attributes to play as a centre-back. He doesn't. That's why we moved him on as a right-back. And this is the problem. Timber doesn't have the attributes to play as a centre-back. Loses his man, aerially not as dominant, and positionally is all over the place playing at centre-back. That's it. Do you know what I mean? But over here at Arsenal, no, we rewrite football. Oh, we'll just make you into the player that you're not. And we will try to get, we'll try and get attributes from you that you don't actually have. That you don't have. When we tried to play Jorginho as a DM, Jorginho has never, bro, he is not a DM. He's a midfielder, yeah, that wants to dictate play and see passes and spark a counter-attack, but he's not the type of player that's going to be back there winning the duels, cutting passing lanes, winning back the ball. That's just not him. But what did his fan base say? Oh, Jorginho can play as DM. That's not his game. Declan Rice, oh, he can do the Partey role. That's not his attributes. Declan Rice doesn't have the passing range nor the vision to do what Partey does from deep. He doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. But this is the only club, bro, that they think that players can do something that they can't do. Instead of looking at the strengths of the player and play them accordingly to their strengths. Martinelli on the wing, he doesn't have the technical ability to beat his man. Even when it's 1v1, unless he has space in behind to attack. And he has he receives the ball already on the half turn with the defender already beaten. He doesn't have the IQ, and he doesn't have the ability, and he doesn't have the actual the flair to beat a winger away from just beating him off the mark or beating him because he's already just blitzed him and the defender already misread where he was in terms of speed. This is what it is. This is what it is, bro. This is what it is at Arsenal. Instead of trying to utilize Martinelli through the middle, where he doesn't have to be the most technical, it doesn't have to go up against a tricky fullback all the time. Do you know what I'm saying? No, try to use him as a winger, even though he can't cross the ball. Martinelli can't cross the ball consistently, isn't a great passer of the ball, doesn't read the game well in the final third. Do you know what I mean? But we're going to play him as a winger. We're going to play him as a winger. It makes no sense, man. It makes absolutely no sense, bro. The things that this manager does makes no sense. And this is why we don't get over the line. Because he can't profile, he misprofiles players that he's brought and players that he re-signs. He misprofiles play. A lot of the time he plays them out of position, or he gets them to do jobs at times that they can't do or they can't do effectively. City in the mud with their injuries. They can't beat anyone with those injuries. I hear that. Northside could have been the next Ozil next to him at the start of the season, at the start of his time at Arsenal. What's this here? What's man saying here? That's you, man, in the chat. Even if Arsenal catch up to Liverpool, they're going to bottle it when the pressure is on. No pressure. Arsenal is a great team, but when the pressure is on, they crumble. Yeah, man.
But it's the same. Listen, it's a reflection of this fan base, man. This fan base don't want to win, you know what I mean, by hook or by crook, and they don't want to make the harsh decisions, man. You know what I mean? They just prefer to just get behind the process to feel like, oh, we're not going to get bantered. But at the end of the day, the banter era is back. The banter era is back. What's this? Sacking him would be useless, and we would go back to the Emery days and Wenger days in the last 10 years. Not if you go and get a world-class manager. Not if you go and get a proven manager. Give Ancelotti 800 million. Yeah? These are the same people that told me Ancelotti was washed when he went to Everton, yeah? What's he doing with Real Madrid? Okay, then. Give him 800 M's, yeah? Is he not going to win? This guy's won everything. Multiple Champions Leagues. Won multiple league titles in different divisions. What's man talking about? Go and give Inzaghi 800 M's. Does he build a team like this? Give Simeone 800 M's. Does he build a team like this? Does he not get over the line? My guy's competing against two massive footballing giants in Real Madrid, the greatest team ever, and Barcelona. Do you know what I'm saying? Absolute footballing giant. And yet he's won multiple titles. He's won in Europe. Come on, bro. Like, what are we doing, man? What are we doing? Man always talk about, oh, but we're going to go backwards. No, we're not. No, we're not. Not if you appoint the right manager. Because the funds are there. The funds are there, bro. Do you know what I mean? And this is what I've been saying. This is the thing I hate about the Cronkies is they want to give time, money, backing, and to the wrong manager, bro. I would have much rather they done this under Unai Emery. It would have made way more sense. If I knew they were going to do this, do it under Unai Emery. Because you know what? At least we would have won the Europa League. And trust me, I would celebrate the Europa League like it's the Champions League. Because I haven't seen this club win anything in Europe. So if they gave Unai Emery this money, yeah, probably doesn't win the league. Because he's not really a league winning manager. But I would take the Europa League. I'm tired of us being nobodies in Europe. Do you know what I'm saying? If that was the bro, listen, I'll take the Europa League, bro. We are in no position to act like we are beyond the Europa League. So I would have taken the Europa League happily. I would have been the most positive you've ever seen me, bro. If they given Unai Emery, bro, the fact that we got to Baku with a negative squad, without the backing, without all the players that he wanted, and we got to the final. Imagine what would have happened if you actually backed Unai Emery that season and gave him proper money and actually backed Unai Emery. You can argue, potentially we could have won that. He's a specialist in the competition, which is why he got a dead, toxic, negative squad that needed a whole rebuild to a European final since 2006 Champions League. Imagine if he was actually backed. I just don't get it, man. I don't get it. I don't get it. There was more incentive to back Unai Emery than it was to back Arteta. Just based off CV, just based off accomplishments in the game alone. It don't make no sense. A man to go, oh, we don't care about Europa League. Bro, are we going to win the Premier League? Are we going to win the Champions League? And if we are, based on what? What is it based on? What is it based on that we're going to win the league? What is it? On Moreno playing as a striker? Okay. No problem. Man, if man want to tell me that, then you clearly have not learned from your defense is in trouble. We ain't get ya in the room. You ain't learned from that. You ain't learned from backing Jesus. You ain't learned from backing Havertz. What do all of these, and now you want to talk to me about Mikel Moreno. What do all of these players got in common? None of them are clinical strikers. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy, bro. It's time to have these convos on Odegaard. He needs competition, goes missing when we really need him. Bro, we've been saying this, but we're negative. I'm negative when I talk about this. I'm negative because Northside just wants to complain, bitch, moan, get angry, scream, call people out their name. Bro, the chat, you might already know, we've been saying this. We've been saying this about this club. We've been saying this about Odegaard. He is not the player that they try to hype him up to be. He's a decent player. He's not completely trash, but he's not world-class, and he doesn't deserve the pedestal he's given at Arsenal. He doesn't deserve to be captain. He doesn't deserve £240,000 a week, and he doesn't deserve to be starting every game unquestioned. He doesn't deserve that. Where was he when we got knocked out the cups? Where was he when we lost to Bournemouth? Where was he? Do you know what I'm saying? When we're losing, when we're dropping points against Everton and Fulham and all these games. Where was he? He's supposed to be the captain. Captain's supposed to maintain the level of which the club is supposed to be at. He should be setting the bar on the pitch. He should be setting the bar. He ain't setting the bar. He ain't setting the bar. Ethan's showing him up and has been showing him up this season. This is Ethan's first season in the men's game. Come on, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Ethan's on what, 6K a week? Come on, man. Come on, bro. And man are telling me that Odegaard's our captain. A captain for what? I'll say this again. I've seen better midfielders at this club than Aaron Ramsey. Aaron Ramsey, he didn't have the talent of Fabregas or of Patrick Vieira. Do you know what I'm saying? Ballers that I've seen like that. But guess what? That guy at least got me to win an FA Cup. Odegaard can't even match that. He can't even match that. Forget even mentioning league doubles and cup invincible. Forget all of that. I'm just talking about this guy weren't even good enough to win me an FA Cup, bro. I've seen Haleb. I've seen Alex Song. I've seen Fabregas. I've seen Nasri. Do you know what I'm saying? I've seen Overmars. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. I've seen Petit. I've seen ballers at this club, bro. I've seen ballers at this club. I've seen Perez. Do you know what I'm saying? I've seen Youngberg. Antonio Reyes. Come on, man. Were these men getting bodied off the ball like this guy? It doesn't matter. Odegaard's been here so long, yeah? It doesn't matter what competition you want to tell me. This guy goes missing. You could talk to me about Europa League. He's done nothing for us there. FA Cup, done nothing for us. Carabao Cup, done nothing for us. Champions League, done nothing for us. The league, done nothing for us. This is the captain, bro. This is the captain. Yes, it's a team game, but at least show us, yeah, that, you know what? We went out of the cup or whatever, but you know what? I can't say anything about Odegaard because that guy, he did everything. I've seen Fabregas, yeah? I've seen Fabregas. This guy, his flipping knee, his knee is hanging off with a cheese string. His knee is finished, bro. And I've seen this guy put in world-class performances with his leg mash up, bro. The guy's on injections on his knee. And putting what, bro? Dragging this club through performances, bro. By himself. Fabregas. A man want to tell me about Odegaard. And that's a Fabregas that's not even 100%. I'm talking about Fabregas at times in the season where his knees were shot. He was injured. Come on, man. What bukkari are we talking about, bro? What are we talking about? But you can't say nothing about Odegaard. Bro, go do your research about how Fabregas was cooking, bro. Go do your research about Wilshere when he absolutely cooked Bayern Munich. I mean, not Bayern Munich, Barcelona in the Champions League. Go look at that performance, bro. When you see a performance like that from Odegaard, this is prime Barcelona, you know. Xavi and yesterday, man, Messi, all that. Wilshere balling out, bro. Balling out. Cooking the whole team, bro. Jack Wilshere, you know. A man want to talk to me about Odegaard. Oh, you must respect Odegaard. This, that. Come on. Bro, relax, chill, man. Man going on like Wilshere, like this guy's some savior. He ain't no savior, bro. He ain't no savior, bro. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no savior, bro. This guy ain't all that, man. This guy ain't all that. I'm sorry, man. He should be holding bench. And the fact that he always gets away with it, that armband protects him. The armband is protecting him. Northside, my guy, Verts is that guy, bro. I'm telling you. I've been watching him. He's quality. Also, that Dean Hodgson, defender from Bournemouth, looks good too. 50 million release clause in the summer, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Then bro, don't worry. They'll tell us that there's no quality in the market, bro. They'll tell us there's no quality in the market. No quality in the market, but every year we keep seeing teams with ballers. Every year, but there's no quality in the market. There's no quality in the market. That man told me there's no quality in the market when we could have got Isak. Now we're trying to be in for him. Man telling me there's no quality in the market. Yeah, I'm saying no quality in the market. It's crazy, bro. Absolutely crazy. Arteta is done. The only reason he's here is because the Cronkies like his dog. It's crazy, bro. It's absolutely crazy, man. You know what I mean? Absolutely crazy. Let me put the link out as well. Let me put the link out. What's man saying? Real Madrid don't let players go if they rate them without a buyback option. Exactly, bro. Bro, this is what I'm saying, yeah? Anyone that watched the Real Madrid game, do you think they're going to get rid of Asensio? Do you think they're going to get rid of Asensio, bro? Their young centre-back. This is what I'm talking about. Do you think they're going to get rid of Valverde? You see the way Valverde is balling up? Are they going to get rid of him? Do you see Rodrigo taking souls? You think they're going to get rid of Rodrigo? Put amor de Deus, man. Não foda cabeça, bro. You think they're going to get rid of them? These are young players. Why didn't they get rid of them? Because they're ballers, bro. Because they're ballers. Come on, man. Even Ceballos, bro. Look at the way Ceballos performed for Real Madrid, bro. Man was getting pressed, yeah? Man was dropping in deep, yeah? To give the goalkeeper an option. He was running back, winning back the ball. He was the one running the tempo of that midfield. Yeah, I'm saying he was running the tempo of the whole game. No matter if he was getting pressed or nothing, not one time did I see Ceballos get barged off the ball. Not one time I see him get cooked, bro. And you can't say that about Odegaard. You can't say that about Odegaard. Bro, Ceballos, yeah, I've seen this guy being press resistant, dictating the game. Champions League as well. Champions League, you know, this ain't no Mickey Mouse game. Champions League. I've seen this guy creating. I've seen this guy being starting the counter attack. I've seen this guy doing everything, bro. When is Odegaard performing like that in big games? Come on, man. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. Yeah, bro. Fabregas was cooking, bro. But these men, do you know what they'll say? Oh, it was before my time. I didn't see. Then do your homework, filo da puta. Yeah? Like we say, a caneta, you lápiz. Huh? A caneta, u lápiz. Pen and pencil. Do your homework. If you don't know, do your homework. Don't come out here talking to me with your bad breath, with crumbs in the side of your mouth, plaque in between your teeth. Do your homework. Big up to Abdullah, man. You already know what time it is. That's not towards you. Anybody else I want to talk go see the way Fabregas was carrying Arsenal, bro. And this guy had 1 billion injections in his legs, bro. That guy probably had Botox in his legs and everything, bro, just to numb the pain. Do you know what I'm saying? My guy thought it was Frank Ocean. Numb the pain, numb the pain, numb the pain, numb the pain, numb the pain. You know what I mean? Novocaine, for the pain, for the pain. You know what I'm saying? And he survived. Crazy. No, sir, we had a clinical strike and Aubameyang, and Arteta couldn't handle big ego. If it wasn't for Abba and Emi Martin, we would have won FA Cup. Arteta got lucky, but was happy with the trophy. Yeah, bro. It is what it is, man. It's crazy, bro. It's absolutely crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Let me put the link up. I'll put the link. Priority obviously to Arsenal fans, but everyone, you know, is invited. I'll get, you know, but big up to everyone that's locked in. If you do jump on, this is for everyone. Do let everybody have their say. You know what I'm saying? I will say that. Do let everybody have their say. Before I get everybody on, to whoever wants to jump on, I found this quite interesting. Where was it? Here we go. The 20 biggest transfers in 2025 transfer window. Look at this. John Duran going from Aston Villa to Al Nassr, £64.4 million, rising to 75.3 million pound. How's Al Nassr having more flipping ambition than Arsenal? Mamouche, we already saw what Mamouche did. And listen, City weren't that great, but look at his free kick that led to the goal. Do you know what I'm saying? When the whole Man City team were playing dead. You know what I mean? Is Mamouche not better than all the strikers that we have? I can tell you already, I've seen enough from flipping Omar Mamouche, bro. This guy is better than all the strikers that we have at Arsenal. But man said there's no quality in the market. You know what I'm saying? They paid 60 million. We paid the same price for Kai Havertz. Who's a better striker? Looks like there is quality in the market. Looks like we don't know what we're doing. Javi Simons or Simmons or however you say his name. He got his move from PSG to RB Leipzig for 41.2 million pounds, rising to 67.9 million pounds. We were linked to this guy for how many seasons? Do you know what I'm saying? How many seasons were we linked to this guy? Al Ali, bro, buying Galeno, the Porto striker. You know what I'm saying? How are they identifying players, bro? How are they identifying players? Santiago Jimenez from Feyenoord to AC Milan. 26.6 million pounds, rising to 29 million. You're telling me we don't have 30 million? What about the 40 million that we put down for Cunha? You're telling me we couldn't get Santiago Jimenez? This guy scored the other day as well. He's been scoring in almost every game he started since going to AC Milan. You're telling me this guy wouldn't do well? Why can't we get Santiago Jimenez? Jesus should be on the way out anyway. And then in the summer, go out there and put the money down for Isak. You're telling me 26.6 million pounds, or let's just say 30 million pounds, because it's rising to 30 million pounds. 30 million M's. You're telling me we ain't got money. When we're seeing the reports here from Arsenal that we got 250 million pounds that we can spend in the summer, that means we could have spent that in January. That means we could have spent that in January. Even if they wanted to do the cheapskate thing, Arsenal, you still could have went out there and got Santiago Jimenez. Even if you wasn't fully sure, 30 million M's for a club like Arsenal, light work. It's not even it's a no-brainer. It's an absolute no-brainer for 30 M's, and then go get Isak in the summer. Or go, if you want Osimhen, go get Osimhen in the summer. Or whatever it is. 30 M's. And we couldn't do that. Crazy, man. Crazy. The same AC Milan that got Sergio Conceição, and within the first 3-4 games, something like that, the first couple of games, he wins them the cup. AC Milan wins them the cup. Just like that. The man are telling me it takes time. Come on, bro. Yeah? The guy, bro, Sergio Conceição out of a job, goes to AC Milan. These guys were sinking. Within a couple of games, he wins them the cup. Come on, man. What are we doing here? Santiago Jimenez going to AC Milan. Man ain't had a preseason, nothing, bro. The guy's already scoring goals. But at Arsenal, takes time. Takes time. There's no quality. Come on, man. Yeah, I'm saying Wahi as well, leaving Marseille to go to Eintracht Frankfurt. 21.9 million pounds. You're telling me we couldn't even went and got Wahi. Yeah, I'm saying, come on, man. How are these men identifying players and we can't identify nobody, bro? This club lacks so much ambition, bro. Middlesbrough sold a striker to Atlanta from the MLS. Yeah, Emmanuel Latte Lath or Lath. Latte Lath. Emmanuel Latte Lath, 17.7 million pounds, and is an MLS transfer record. He scored 27 goals in 59 championship games for Middlesbrough. There you go. Who also pocketed the club a record transfer fee. Emmanuel Latte Lath, another striker that we could have went and got. Man told me, Gyökeres is in the championship. So, he's used to Premier League football. What about this guy? Can he not do a job? You're telling me he can't do a job? What? For 17.7 million pounds? Look at that, bro. We paid more for flipping Fabi Vieira. We played more for... Bro, come on, man. Come on. This is how you can see this club has no ambition. It's not about there's no quality in the market. We're not bothered. We're not interested. This club is not interested to go out there and be winners, bro. They're not interested. How is MLS? How's Atlanta from the MLS showing more ambition, breaking the transfer record to go get a striker? And we're not showing that level of ambition at Arsenal. How's AC Milan show more ambition to get a striker than Arsenal? Come on, man. It's a disgrace, man. And people still want to be there making excuses, bro. Come on, man. How is the MLS being able to find quality in the market, but Arsenal can't find quality in the market, and we're in the best league in the world? It's a joke, man. Absolute joke. What are you telling me, Devon?
Yo, what's up, man? Long time no see.
Hold on. It always happens. There we
go. I'm speechless. You know why? Because I'm just having no expectations for Arsenal anymore. I'm just out of ideas. I'm just out of words for Arsenal, because it's the same old stuff year after year after year after year after year. And I just have no expectations for whatever the summer is going to offer us, because I just know the players that we want to have, they're not going to come. It's like Rashid said it a while ago, right? The players that we want, they're not going to come. It's the same old stuff with Arsenal, man. I just have no words no more at this point. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna just see what happens, because at this point it's like we're walking into a dead end with this club. It's a dead end. And it just keeps on going, it keeps on continuing. It's I just have no expectations anymore, bro. And I cannot I can continue to rant and rave, but I just don't have the energy no more for it. It's whatever, man. I have no words.
I can't lie. I've been feeling like that as well. I can't lie, man. I've been feeling deflated when it comes to this club, like completely deflated. Completely like, bro, what's even the point anymore? You know what I mean? But I hear that, Devante, man. I hear that, man. Southern Guna, long time, man. How you doing, bro?
War chest. We got the war chest, man. We got the big transfer kitty, as they say. We got it lined up. 250 million to be spent on one player that we'll regret in 3 years. Y'all know that's what'll happen if you got the money. Listen, you were talking about Latte Le. You know, I'm down here. You know, I knew exactly who he was when you said who he was. And they are raving about this man here in Atlanta. They are raving. We excited. Be excited, guys. We excited, guys. But there was no value in the market. There's no value. That's what they say. They say there's no value anywhere. And I've said this the other day. Macy heard me when I said it the other day on the channel. I said this the other day. I said, we are not even bringing in the $2, $3, $4 million players that could turn around and be $30 million players. We're not even getting those players. Y'all remember the ones that Wenger would get? The pick and pulls that he would just randomly get, just some random player from the French league. You'd be like, what's this guy? Eduardo. Nobody knew who Eduardo was.
I didn't know who Adebayo.
We had no clue. You remember, we had no clue when we signed Eduardo. We were like, who? What?
Yeah.
And he comes in, and we're like, bro, this dude here for to lead us to the promise. He's leading us to the promised land. We don't even make those kind of deals anymore, Northside. We don't even make them, chat. We don't even go and get these kind of players. They'll go get Sesko. And then you look at the stats and you're like, well, hell, if you're going after Sesko, just roll with Havertz another year. Because the numbers look the same. This is about this look just about the same. They said, oh, we don't want Victor Osimhen. Osimhen is 18 games, 14 goals, 7 and 8. I think that's what, if I got it right. I think that's the number. But the players are out there. If you don't want to spend the big money, that's cool. All right, I can just say you don't, and then go and get come on over there, Liga MX, MLS. You can go over there to the Portuguese league. You can go down to Brazil. There's some brothers in favelas that's ready to go. I know this.
Benfica, yeah. One of our best players in recent time. Well, he's called Jonas. He's called Jonas. Yeah. This guy was underlooked by the Brazilian national team. He was underperforming in La Liga. Bro, this guy led us to win multiple league titles, bro. He's one of Benfica's greatest players. This guy was the difference maker. Ask a Porto fan, ask a Sporting fan. Jonas was absolutely cooking. And how much did we buy him for? 15 million euros, 20 million euros. How are they always picking up these players, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? Pavlidis, that's been performing in the Portuguese league and in the Champions League. Where did they get him? AZ Alkmaar.
No side, yeah. When we played Porto last year, he should have been drawing up the paperwork that same game on bringing in Conceição. The paperwork should have been drawn up at halftime. I need this man on my team next year. Find a way to make it happen. Peanuts. He goes to Juventus for peanuts. The fella me and Lee been raving about. Yunus over at Galatasaray. Peanuts. 5 million buy clause from that's the city. 5 million. Lee's got this fellow over there that seen that can't stop scoring. Bro, it's players all over the place. The bottom line here is we keep selling for mediocre, chat and panel. We keep selling for mediocre, and we're gonna get it every year. This will not stop until the fan base en masse is sick of it. They told us 250. Now all of a sudden we got 250 million for the summer. But then yesterday, what was the news that was reported yesterday? Oh, we've made 616. What was that? Now all of a sudden it's 250. So if y'all made 616 last summer, then where was the money at for the summer? What was the money at for the winter? The money was there. The money's there. I'm tired of this. It's like the brother Devante said. I'm getting to the point. I'm sick of it. If we're gonna keep going on this, just say we want to get top 4, and if you say that, then I know how I need to react. That means I'll watch less Arsenal games next year. I still check in and watch a couple of games here or there, but I'm not going to get up 7:30 every week. and get invested in this and watch this shit show that we've seen for the last 4 or 5 years. It's out of control now, and I'm tired of it.
I couldn't say it any better, man. And Yasser's club as well. You know, they're culpable in this crap as well because they could have showed more ambition. The old Chelsea, they would have rolled the dice. They would have rolled the dice. Okay, we can't get Osterman. Okay, no problem. But you see this guy? That's our number 2. We already got him scouted. We're going for him. We already got the whole plan there. We've got player A, player B, player C. And we'll go and show the ambition. If we can't get player A, we'll get player B. We'll go get player A in the summer. And you, man, figure it out between you lot next season who starts. Because we don't really care. We just care about who's going to perform. I remember when Chelsea went out and got Diego Costa. My uncle was telling me, this guy is a killer. What did he come to the Prem and do? Killing it, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They didn't sit there and say, oh, well, wait to this, wait to that. Nah, they went and got their man. And look at what he went and done. Macy, I see you there with the fresh trim. What are you saying, my guy?
Big up Northside. And Matt, about yesterday, my friend, I'm sorry. It's just
good, bro. No need to apologize, man. No need to apologize.
I was only just trying to help you, bro, because of the fact that this Igal guy continues to talk bullshit about this football club. So, but I know you were trying to invite him onto your show. So I respect you for that. But what can I say, Northside? It's another just like another year that we're going to be stuck with Arteta, and I'm sick of it. Perhaps I should just start supporting. Maybe I should start supporting Galatasaray now, because at least their fan base shows some ambition. Because this season they're gunning for yet another Turkish title, and that's the standards of their football club. But what about our standards? Our standards is that we're still continuing to be a laughing stock of a football club, because this manager continues to downgrade this club by saying, oh, but even though I haven't got Kai Havertz, I can deploy Mikel Moreno as my new striker option. I'm extremely angry that the fact that the Newcastle flop is our striker for the rest of the season. And the West Ham game Saturday is crucial for us, because we have got to beat West Ham and put more pressure on Liverpool in the race for the title. But I'm not confident about West Ham. And even though they've been terrible as well, I'm still a bit nervous, because West Ham have got some key players in their team. They've got Kudos, a player that I wanted at this football club, but Arteta just always wants to do some shitty stuff in his life. And they've got Bowen, they've also got Alvarez, they've got lots of players in their team, and I'm extremely nervous about the West Ham game on Saturday and Liverpool's game against Man City. I think Liverpool might get a win there, because Man City were heavily crushed by Real Madrid in the Champions League, and I think Liverpool, this might be their chance to win, to take this league to the final day, because they can beat Man City on Sunday, and then next week they could easily beat Newcastle. And I fear that this is the year our title challenge is over, because West Ham, Forest, United, or Chelsea, 4 of those teams could be the ones that could end our title challenge this season.
Yeah, for me, it's done, bro. I'll be completely honest with you. I want to ask Yasser, Sam, one at a time. I'll go Yasser first. Arsenal being linked to Firmino. He's valued at 6 million. He's playing out in the Saudi Pro League. He could want to terminate his contract, apparently. His club hasn't said anything about terminating his contract. He's got 5 goals and 3 assists in 17 games. Do you see him doing anything at Arsenal? Because personally, I don't think he changes anything if we bring Firmino in. You know, I think he's past his best. And for me, Firmino is just not going to come into Arsenal and do what we needed a striker to come in and do and score 20 goals. Like this version of Firmino, that he's not going to come in and just be that lethal goal scorer that we need to get us over the line to win a major honor. What do you make of Firmino being linked to Arsenal, bro?
You know, for me, This is what I said yesterday. And I'll say this again too. If we were going to bring in anybody free, that should have been done in the summer. I mean, that's just the real talk. If we wasn't spending the money on the striker this summer, don't you think we should have went for a free striker then? I don't care who it is, free. I'm just saying, if we were in the market for a free striker, we should have went for it in the summer. Okay, but man, I tell you what, let's move on to January then. Let's go to January. Let's go after when soccer went down. Don't you think that if we needed we needed somebody at the time, and you know things were starting to look a little dicey? Don't you think we'd have went for a free right then? That's January. That's usually when you do the loans and bargain basement, dollar store, pound land, as y'all say. Ain't that when you do that kind of stuff? We ain't getting nobody in here for free. And Firmino, even if he was supposed to, we were talking about it. He ain't coming to help us overtake Liverpool. Come on, man. These journals need to stop. It's over. We're gonna have to ride the wave of a defensive midfielder who was bought in the summer that is now deployed as a striker that we should have bought in the summer. I'll say it again, because this is the way I'm going to be saying it for the rest of the year. A defensive midfielder who has now been deployed as a striker, playing the very position that we needed a striker in when this manager spent the money and bought a defensive player in the summer. See, don't let anybody change that, regardless of how many goals he score. He can score 50,000 goals. Do not let that go past y'all. This manager spent the money that we needed for a striker on a defensive midfielder who is now playing striker, but was bought as a defensive midfielder. Well, now make that make sense. And now everybody hoping he can just bust loose. He's the second coming of Giroud. I've even had somebody text me and told me this is the new Brazilian Ronaldo. This is what they've told me. This fan base is washed up. They are washed up. They are done. They are washed up.
It's crazy because I thought Havertz was the answer, and we were the bad guys for judging him. But now he ain't the answer. We need a clinical goal scorer. I don't know. I don't get it. Yasser, what do you think about this, bro? I can't hear you. Bro. I don't know if it's picking up the wrong mic or not picking up your mic.
Yeah.
There you go.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
So, are they saying they want to bring him in now?
If he's a free agent, I think they're trying to bring him in now. But that would mean that he would want to obviously terminate his contract and the club say, yeah, okay, cool, we'll let you go. But
then Saudis don't care, like, in terms of when it comes to that, they'll just terminate your contract, bro. I think they've done the same to Neymar or something. Do you know what I mean? Or just send him away to another club.
But he was taking the piss, though. He made five appearances.
They hated him, you know. They done like a goodbye party for Neymar. I was like, bro, respect the legend, bro. I swear that. But you know what it is? I don't think, obviously, he's just, like, right now, I don't think he can do anything for Arsenal. Not this version of Firmino. So I'm on your side on the boat on that. Now, you expect him to get now, you get the striker that's going to be there for the next 5-10 years, whatever it is, yeah? And I came into this chat, I think, earlier, and bro, a guy was telling me we're getting Isak and that. And I'm trying to tell him, we all don't think it's going to happen. You know the man that tries to sell copium to the chat? I'm trying to tell him you're selling it to the wrong audience, not this chat. Because everyone's getting onto him, yeah? And then he's saying, this is the thing, yeah? You know the people that are like Arteta? When you ask them, he's failing or whatever, yeah? They try to look at the worst of the worst. So what they're saying is, well, if we sack him, we're going to end up getting Mertesacker and Wilshere. That's what the guy told me in the chat earlier. And I was like, but why can it not be getting someone better than him, though? Do you get what I'm trying to say? So I don't know, bro. You need to get someone that's going to take you forward. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can keep getting temporary things that might fix it. Because right now, Mourinho's a temporary solution. So why would you actually get someone else and pay his wages and make him your temporary solution? Do you get what I'm saying? I don't see it work, to be fair. And what Southern Guna, what you said earlier, yeah, Matty, about the free transfer, not getting him in the summer and stuff like that. It's the same what I feel like about my club. Like, okay, cool, you didn't get Osherman in January, in the summer. So when he saw Jackson was out of form, why didn't he get a striker in January? And I always said the January transfer window is almost like what we call a pit stop in F1. You know what I mean? You know when you get the is it the virtual safety car or the safety car comes out? That's like a free pit stop. You take the opportunity. That's what a lot of teams bank on when they race it. Yeah, it's a free way of getting a pit stop without all the time being taken off your board and people overtaking you in the race or whatever it is. Yeah. So when we have an opportunity to fix the issues that we didn't sort out in the summer, so why would you not take that chance? You know, this is the things that same with my club. This is one of the reasons that made me turn on the sporting directors, especially when you gave them the chance of all the mistakes they made in the summer or what they previously done. But then when it's something this simple where cool, you didn't manage to get the target that you wanted to get in the summer, and you realize and you see things going downhill slightly as well, fix it. Do you get what I'm saying? Keep the boat afloat kind of thing. But they've left the hole in the boat and now we're sinking. You know, do you know what I mean? And they say we hopefully it doesn't sink. Hopefully it stays afloat all the way to the summer, and then we'll try to fix it. Do you know what I mean? This is what they're trying to do. But with Arsenal, it's more they like to just make everyone wait and just keep pushing whatever they wanted to do all the way to the summer, and then it's next summer. It just keeps going around and around. That's the thing that's most disappointing in terms of when I meet my Arsenal friends and I talk to them. You kind of realize that's what just keeps happening at Arsenal.
It's crazy.
But yeah,
it's crazy. While your club is not even half the time that we've been in the mud, and you guys are already doing protests and that. You know what I'm saying? This new ownership's been in charge what, a year or so, and you guys already had enough already.
3 years, I think.
3 years. There you go.
Yeah, 3 years.
Like, come on, man. Like, this is pathetic, bro. Like, this is actually pathetic, bro. Sam, what you saying, man? What do you make of this?
No, all good. Got the job done yesterday. Despite all this mess that we've been in. And then, daily I can just turn around, relax, and I'm looking around, and yeah, I'm seeing Firmino links and all that, and it's too late, no side. It's too late. You're buying a player that's pretty much finished now. Let's just be honest. If you had anything about him, say he wouldn't have gone to Saudi still. He would have still been in Europe, still done his thing, then left when his time is pretty much done. But that guy's done, bro. He's washed. He's washed, bro. And if you're just gonna go in for washed players, mate, it ain't gonna help you. I ain't gonna help you, is it? But let's be honest. You're talking about transfers now and all that. These things should have happened in the summer or in the January window. It should have happened then. Like, the business should have been done there. It shouldn't have been a case now where you're sitting and saying, okay, we need to do this, and this in the summer because we didn't address it back in the previous windows. But again, that's a story. It's always something missing, and it's always something you have to address the next window. And then when you need that, the window after, you haven't addressed the other part, and then you have to address that as well. And that always makes you fall behind. Because let's be honest, if you had a proper attack, you could catch Liverpool right now. Let's just be honest, you could. But I don't think with that attack you can catch them up, no side. I'll be real. Even though they drop points.
Yeah, they're not out of sight. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Yeah,
no, but let's be honest. With this attack, I don't think you'll be able to catch them. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
And anyone saying Saka will be back and all that, if Saka plays one more time this season, then he's rushed him back. Matty made it clear on Lee's channel, bro. He's going to be rushing him back then if he plays him. He shouldn't be playing him anymore. No, sir. Let's just be honest. You're rushing back then, and that ain't gonna be good for Saka, is it? Because the next season you don't want a Saka who will be in and out injured or not fully fit. That's not what you want in it. So again, are you going to rush him and risk it just because you didn't do the business? That's the question.
It's true.
So, Sam, can you tell us what you told us on Lee's channel yesterday about Saliba?
What, me?
Yeah.
Yeah. You mean what I factually know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he knows how he wants to.
Yeah, go on.
No, I know. Fact, I'm not going to say the person's name and because I'm going to keep it respectful.
Yeah.
And all that. I have to keep it respectful when it comes to these type of stuff. But someone told me Madrid said, "Peace, coach, bro. I don't know who that is, and I don't give a shit who it is. Respectfully, I couldn't care less. Now we'll talk. Who gives a shit? My set piece coach. Yeah, Carlo. I'll blame him if anyone. My set piece coach. Anyways, now facts. The fact is, I know this factually. Madrid have started talks with Saliba's agent. I know that factually. Factually, they've started. I know that factually. Whether they're going for him this summer or next summer, that's a different debate. But I know they have started the conversation with his agent already about talking ways of how they can get him here.
Well, Saliba, goodbye, my friend. You know what I mean? And I'm actually happy for him because that shows me that he's a winner. When he said that interview, and I never forgot that because it made me think, okay, cool. That was like an insight to the way that he thinks. When they asked him, yo, you one of the best centre backs in the world. You know what I mean? He's like, well, I ain't won nothing. How can I be the best centre back in the world? I want to make.
What's the best club to play at if you want to win stuff?
Yeah, exactly.
Right. I mean, let's just be honest. He talks with ambition. Let's just be honest. He talks like he has ambition. So let's just be honest. If he's got ambition, then fair's in it. I don't think he'll sign a new deal. Personally, that's just why I think. I don't think he'll sign a new deal. I don't see any reason why he should.
I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. You know what I mean? Touchline, what are you saying, man? I can't hear you. You're mute. I didn't mute you.
Sorry, I was on mute. You're right, bro.
What are you saying, man? I ain't seen you since that Spurs defeat, mate.
Are you all right?
Oh, it's been longer than that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm saying it's hard. I'm kind of stuck in the mud. I need putting out. I need putting out of the mud. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, big up, bro. Big up to everyone.
Big up, man. Yo, what are you saying, man? Because normally you got a lot to say, man. You know what I mean? The floor's yours.
Yeah, the minute. Listen, sometimes you just got to relax in it and just wait. Yeah, I'm saying, listen, we're in a bit of a sticky situation right now, to say the least. I'm not even in the trenches. Like, I'm in the mud. Like, I'm basically dead. I'm being buried alive right now. And,
Now, to be honest, it's quicksand. Touchline, it's quicksand. There's not mud anymore,
Exactly,
bro.
man. Exactly,
You know what I
bro.
mean? It's crazy.
Like, we can't get out of there at the minute. Do you know what I'm saying? I need Sam. You know, I need one of your, like, you know, a player you don't like anymore. Do you know what I'm saying? You don't want anymore. You need to give him over to us, like you do with Casemiro or something like that.
I can't lie, my friend.
I'm saying, I feel like we listen. If you want to get rid of Rodrigo, do you get what I'm saying? We need some support, man.
No, let him drown. Let him drown. We're not assisting. Let him drown. No, we're not. We're gonna assist.
Listen, I wouldn't take any of your attackers. Don't worry, offside. I know we did that.
No, but you be talking the most. You be talking the most.
I know we did that with Van Persie, and you know we won the league.
Yeah, well, you keep talking about the past, innit? You keep talking about the past, innit?
Yeah, we could talk about the future. We could talk about the season. I did already beat you and knock you out of the FA Cup and end your season.
I wasn't. So why are you negative then? Trust the process.
I am trusting that, bro. I'm not trusting that. But, to be fair, I do think like Amarin does need a window, at least like a summer window.
Cool. So are you lot? I mean, why didn't you lot, in your opinion, as a Man United fan, why didn't you lot back him in January?
I think the club just don't have money, bro. I can't lie. I think that's what it is. There was options out there, but they said that they didn't want to panic buy in it because panic buying's what's got us in trouble before. Which I kind of did understand to a certain extent, but like you can't. You're 15th. Like you need to panic buy. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
so why didn't they replace? Was it Dan Ashworth, your sporting director? You got rid of. Why didn't they replace him? If they knew that they were bringing in Ruben Amorim, they got rid of him for their own reasons. Why didn't they go out there and replace their sporting director?
I don't know, bro. I honestly don't know. I think maybe they're waiting. They were linked with the Bilbao one, but the Bilbao one's an odd one because Bilbao can only sign players in their region in Spain, innit? So I thought that's kind of an easy job, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? If you're the Bilbao DOF, so I don't know. We haven't really been linked with DOFs. Maybe they're not looking at the one because Dan Ashworth, to me, I never was that gassed about him, anyways. Because it's like you can be good at Brighton and Newcastle, but that is at Man United, isn't it? And he came to Man United and kept Ten Hag. Wanted to get Southgate in as a replacement or Eddie Howe. You know, when we were 13th and all that, they thought they could carry on. And then these lot ended up saying, look, we can't do that. And then they wanted Amorim. He didn't want Amorim. I wasn't that too happy about him. I don't know. I feel like you need to have a DOF that's in the right thing of your manager, innit? Like one that's going to buy the right players for your manager. And I feel like they're probably just going to wait for the perfect one. But yeah, in terms of money, we're broke at the minute, bro. Like that's probably why they couldn't buy. Like one thing I didn't understand was they pulled out we didn't want to, you know, with Mateus Tel, we didn't want to pay 5 million for an unproven 19-year-old when 3 days before they paid 30 million for an unproven 19-year-old in Dorgu, which made no sense to me. That was a complete hypocrisy, but contradiction in that. But yeah, we're just broke, bro. In a minute, we have to wait till the summer, I think, and then we sell a few players, and hopefully then we'll buy some players.
I don't really get it. Like, if they're buying players for Ruben, I thought the whole sporting director thing is because you buy for the club and the manager matches the vision of the club. You know what I'm saying? That's what I thought. And this is the same nonsense I'm seeing at Arsenal. It's like all of a sudden we don't have a sporting director. So then Arteta is now running the reins. But then what was the whole point going down the sporting director route in the first place? Or
So
was he just
basically,
there to just look?
They got the sporting director before they got the what's his name? Omar Barada, which is the CEO, his boss.
No.
So when the
We
boss
got them
came
served at
in-
the same time.
Nah. Omar Barada doesn't like my man.
Ashworth.
So they just
I don't blame him.
He didn't want Amarim, and he wanted someone else. He wanted Southgate and them, man, and the club and everyone else wanted Amarim. So they thought, you know what? If we're not on the same path, they sacked him. They basically got him in first because they thought they knew him in it. So this Ratcliffe and that, they knew him because he's all been through the FA. So they knew who he was. Then got realized later on, listen, it doesn't matter. But they were kind of relying on us buying their scrub, so they could start selling.
Oh, you're buying one of our scrubs. Don't worry though. You're buying
Big
one
up
of our
Sunshine,
scrubs.
man.
Cheers for that one, though, mate.
Big up Sunshine every single time. This is the thing here. You guys ain't got time for that. You guys ain't got time for all of this dibby dabbling. This is why your team is in the state that it's in. You can't get a sporting director and then he doesn't get along with this guy and that guy, and it's not the same route, and he doesn't get on with the manager. Well, you lot are just going around in circles, bro. I don't see this improving. You guys can't even just get a sporting director and a manager that work well together, and everyone's in line. You guys can't do that. Forget trying to build the squad.
If you're kind of looking at it the wrong way, because you see now, it doesn't matter whether the sporting director likes the manager or the manager likes the sporting director. Right now, they need to get results. That's why I'm looking at Amarim, because all he has to do is get the best he can out of those players.
No,
if it's a throw in the back, if it's a three in
what is
the
the
back,
best out of this United team?
No, wait. Listen, why does every manager need his own player, bro? I don't understand that. You don't always. I get that your squad isn't the best, but my team won a Champions League with Werner and them, man, bro. I'm not saying that. I know it's an anomaly, but at the same time, managers work with what they have.
Yes, sir. Firstly, no one's saying Amarin's Tuchel. Amarin isn't Tuchel. I'm not saying he's Tuchel.
Yeah, but I hear it. But I'm saying,
secondly,
the least that he can do is get the best out of the team he has.
He is. This is literally the best. This is the best you're going to see. This is not a good team. What do you think, bro? Garnacho has scored in 7 league games out of 60 plus.
But bro, he's putting him in the 10, bro.
Who's he going to play else? Who else is he going to play?
Play him as a wing back or something. Play him as a wing back. He's good on. He's going to go down the wing, for example. Do you know what? Listen, touch that. He tried to put Kobe in the false 9 when he got 2 strikers on the bench. Forget about one of them because he's rubbish, yeah. Then you have he's playing the left wing back or right wing back. He's trying to put Bruno Fernandes in the 10 where he can play him in the 8. And then this thing is he's figuring it out later on. And now he's got the injury excuse. So now, yes, he's playing Xerxes, and yes, he's playing this guy and that guy. And if he knew that he's not getting money in January, he shouldn't have got rid of Anthony, Rashford, and them, man. He should have just kept
he doesn't do the deals, bro. He didn't do the deals, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? He didn't get rid of it. He didn't sit there and do the deal with Anthony. The club did. The club needed money, bro. You don't understand how
he doesn't want to get rid of them. That's the thing. He wasn't playing them anyway.
But he can't. The thing is, they probably looked at it and gone, we couldn't get you Dorgu if we didn't get rid of Rashford and Anthony, because Rashford and Anthony Rashford's on 350 grand a week, innit? Now he's on, I think we're paying 70 grand and we're paying like 50 grand for Anthony. Yeah, when Anthony's on 200, yeah? So you look at it like in that scenario, bro, Man United are so broke. We're doing 2 pre-season tours now. We're going to Malaysia instead as well to get an extra 8 million.
2 holidays.
Exactly. We're doing two pre-season tours. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. And
you know what? They need to start selling merch. If
every manager, yeah,
like Arsenal,
yeah, we take a leaf out of Arsenal's book. Do you get what I'm saying? Just get like £180 jackets and all that stuff.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just to the end of the season so you can make some money, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because you need it. But for me, it's just like I hear that he's got a specific system and he has a way of playing and everything. I hear it, but at the same time, the least he can do now is just play in a way that suits that squad that he has. Get results, get a winning
But yeah,
mentality and that. And then,
that's what Ten Hag did that, and look how it ended.
but how did Rude do it though?
Because Rude
didn't
doesn't have a
complicate
style.
things.
Does anyone know Rude's style? Does anyone here know Rude's style? Does
It's
anyone
not
know
about
how they
style.
play?
It's just about getting wins, bro. Right now, it's just about getting wins. Like
Stay
when
No,
Rude
it's
came
true.
in,
Why do we need to though?
the
Why do we
benefit
need
don't
to?
thing.
What,
win,
we're gonna get
if you don't
wins. Where are
win,
we gonna
don't lose.
finish?
If you don't win, don't lose.
Yeah.
You,
Okay,
you know
Okay,
what you
cool.
need
Yes,
right now? You
Hey.
need a Sam Allardyce approach. That's what you need to the end of the season. No one's saying
But
that
That's
your
what I'm
players
saying.
are great.
no. I'm asking you and Yasser, yeah? If we do that, where do we finish?
Okay, but with the way you're going right
Slightly
now, where do
higher.
you finish?
10th
It
or
doesn't
something.
matter though. Like 15th and 10th is the same thing, bro. It's just
It does if you're down in if you get
No, not if
relegated.
you.
But we
Have
ain't
you
gonna
seen?
get
Bro,
relegated. Like,
well, touchline. You seen the fixtures, yeah?
To be
Like,
fair,
you
I
got
know
coming up.
factually that there are Man
There's-
United fans who are saying they're willing to get relegated if it means the players to sell the club.
yeah, they're idiots. They're idiots.
Bro. No, but I'm trying to say, look, if you look at the games they got coming up, yeah? Look at the games you got coming up. I don't think, and I know Northside probably does it with Faz and that. There's not many games that look like you're gonna win.
Right.
And that's just
But
about
North,
even some of those
yes,
games.
can I just say one thing, yeah? You know
Yeah.
as well as I do, there are going to be games where you go in, United are going to get beat today, and then they win. They did it against Arsenal at the Emirates. They did it at Anfield. They did it at the Etihad.
Yeah.
We're going to be games where United go in, United are going to lose today. They win. Do you get what I'm
But
saying?
you see how I
Like,
would look
we're
at
not
it?
getting
I would look at it like we were gonna lose every single game in terms of, and then if you win them, it's a bonus. In terms of what I'm trying to say in this is like, let's try to get out the best we can and get the points. Don't try to hope on those occasional wins that you might get, because sometimes you might not get any of them, bro. You might just go on a mad run, yeah, and just lose all of them. That's why you need to make sure, because this is the thing,
Yes,
yeah. The
sir.
problem is that he's complicating things with the system, yeah. When we know those players can't do all these complicated things, just make it a bit simpler, and
Yes,
then you
sir.
can just move
And play
forward.
Cheeto. And play Cheeto, because
Yeah,
Cheeto surely can offer more than what Rasmus is offering. Surely he can offer more.
Yeah, no, I
He
agree
can't
with
get
you.
any
I
worse.
feel like he can't do any worse. That's what I would say. He can't do any
Yeah.
worse, yeah? But
Hey,
I would
fellas,
say,
I'm gonna scoot out of here, man. I've got to head back to work.
Big up,
Alright,
man.
big
Big
up,
up,
Matty.
Matty, bro.
Big
We'll
up,
link
Matty.
up soon,
Legend,
man.
man.
Big up, bro.
yes, sir. Yes,
Big
sir.
up.
Can I say, you see, you watched the Spurs game, yeah? Yeah, you watched the Spurs game, innit? I imagine. You watched the Man United
Yeah.
Spurs game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bro, like, what is Amorim supposed to do when Garnacho
What a
has
shit
about
game that was, by the way.
chances? Yeah, and he has two sitters, and he goes through on goal, and the first chance before the goal, Dallo missed an open goal.
Yeah, I
just before
can't lie.
Madison
Some of
scored.
those chances, I can't lie. If you
Exactly,
miss
it's
them, then
like, bro,
it's
Yeah. I hear that. Look, bro, I hear that. Look, there's some things that are
I
going to be
can't
on
look
him.
at him and go, oh, do you know what? That's Amorim's fault because, bro, and then people are going to say, oh, yeah, but he's playing him anyway. Who else is he supposed to play, really and truly? Who else is he supposed to play? Do you get
No,
what
but
I'm saying?
what I'm trying to
Play
say is,
Coleman, play Fletcher. I don't know, man. This was the kind of situation. Well, what you weren't 50, but when you lot was in a pickle, you gave Rashford a chance. And in that situation, in that season, you know what I mean? He got you some points. He scored against Arsenal. He got you some points. Give some of the youngsters a chance. I mean, how can they do any worse? That's the only thing I would say. It's like if the current prop ain't doing it, yeah. Look at Arsenal. We've given Lewis Skelly a chance, and he's doing well. We've given Ethan a chance. He's doing well. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the difference is he's going to run them into the ground. That's the difference.
Yeah, that's the problem. And he's only doing it because of injuries. But at the same time, you might as well just give it a go. What is the word? You just said it. You don't feel like you're going to get relegated. Cool. You don't know. You may have a star there that just needed the opportunity and may grab that opportunity by the scuff of the, you know, right? By two hands. You never know. Just try and do something different. It's not like, yeah, he's going to put on the bench players that people are like, nah, you can't drop him. How are you dropping Garnacho? How are you dropping Rasmus? So there's no pushback from the fans, innit? So the fact that there's no pushback with the fans gives you the opportunity to be more experimental and not be so harshly judged because the fans already know how they feel about majority of these players. So then be brave. Be brave.
Now, you know, there's no, now it's getting
but
the runner games, yeah, it's becoming worse. Like they just keep losing. So you don't see how are you supposed to build a winning team if you need to start winning first, build that winning mentality. Do you get it? Everyone believes into the manager's ideas. Everyone's looking at it, bro. This guy, we don't know what this manager's doing because everything we're trying to do, we're losing. You get it? As a team, what you start to
Yasser,
think is that, bro, I
Yasser.
can't believe
Aye.
this manager because, bro, every time he's
Yasser.
putting me on the field, I'm
If
dying.
he was at-
Everyone's dying. Do you get
Yeah,
what I'm
so if
saying?
he was at Real Madrid,
Yeah.
if he was at Real Madrid, I'd understand it, yeah, because then Real Madrid players are good enough to sit there and go, right, you need to get the best out of Vinicius, you need to get the best out of Mbappe.
Yeah, but
Garnacho is not good, so why are you going to sit there and say, oh, I need to get the best out of him? I need to adapt my entire system and my beliefs of football.
Then make
I got
him hold
hired
bench.
for
That's what
for
we're saying.
Garnacho.
But yo, you can make him hold bench and play players.
And also,
yeah,
I've got to
I'm
shoot,
hungry.
yeah? I have to shoot.
Now, big up, bro. Big up.
I'll
Big
chat
up,
to you,
big up,
Mele.
big up, my
Be safe,
big
though.
up, man. You can still, you can hold, you keep talking about Garnacho, bro. No one's forcing him to play Garnacho, bro. You man were trying to actually get rid of him. You didn't get the money that you wanted from him. So clearly he doesn't have a future there in the first place. So you might as well just ice him out the team because he already knows how Man United feel about him. And you lot already know that he ain't that good. He ain't good enough, yeah? So just go play one of the youngsters that will actually listen to instructions, that actually feel like they got an opportunity to have a future at Man United. Bro,
Yeah,
just
cool,
change it up.
but-
Stop doing the same thing. Your manager's making a substitution, bro. It took him 90 minutes to bring on Chido Obi Martins, bro. It's like these are the things that go against him. Yes, you have a limited squad, bro. Arteta had a toxic squad. You know what I'm saying? But he had to find a way, whether it's good on the eye or not, to just simplify everything and stink out some results. Now, I'm not saying that
Yeah, but
listen,
he had a
Arteta's
better
the be all
team.
end all, yeah, but you have to, as a manager, be able to just be like, yo, let me just survive the season, innit?
That's
Let me
what I'm
just
saying.
survive the
North side. Arteta had a Aubameyang who scored him 20 goals. But that's literally the difference. If we had a Aubameyang, we'd fly at the table. At
No,
that
but
time, we'd
that's
fly
what
at
I'm
the table.
saying. Look, touchline. But this is the thing. My thing is, yeah, your team is not 15th, 16th, 17th bad. Not that level of bad. This is my thing. I'm not saying that you. I'm not saying you should be in the top 6, top 4, whatever. I'm not saying that. But I'm trying to say, yeah, at least get a bit higher. Like get them where they're actually supposed to be. If you end up
So
10th,
where do you
you can
think
say,
we're
yo.
supposed to be?
But wait. If you end up in the let's say he plays to the end of the season, he gets you 10th or whatever. I think you would be not happy, but you're like, this is all he can do. This is all he can take us with the players that we have. Do you get it? But when you start looking at it like, yeah, we can end the season and all that, bro. What I don't know what happened to coaching, bro. I thought he was gonna come in, coach the team, because I know he came in. No, he came in when there were 4 points off top 4, you know.
Yeah, but I'm not seeing it in that way that you have to just get 10th. Like to me, 10th, 15th. Like I'd rather just focus on the Europa League if we can win that. Do you get what I'm saying? If we get luck of the draw, that's what
Yeah,
I'd
but
rather
the problem
focus
is
on.
it's too risky. Because
He's won 5 out of 5 games so far in Europe. Like he's won every game in Europe so far.
Yeah, but now he got injured.
Managerial.
But this is what I'm
Yeah,
trying
no,
to
he's
say.
got
If
injuries,
he
yeah, no.
uses the league to get the results, to get everything, know that what he wants to do, and everything goes well, he can transfer that in the competition. You get it? You don't want that bad form from the league to end up transferring into your Europa League. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Maybe, but at the end of the day, like I just don't see what you're seeing in this team. This team is not 10th place, bro.
No,
Do you get what I'm saying?
bro,
That
I'm
front
with
three
you.
is the worst front three in the Premier League. We have the worst striker in the Premier League. We probably have the worst left winger in the Premier League. He scored in 7 games out of 60 for Man United. Do you get what I'm saying? Rasmus Højlund's scored in like 9 or 10 league games since he got here. He's probably played like over 50. Do you know what I'm saying? We genuinely have the worst 2 like left winger and striker in the league. Do you get what I'm saying? And then there's not much he can do. I don't see. I'm looking at it going like, I don't think he's getting the best out of the very, very best he can get out of them. But I don't think he's that coach anyways. I think he's a coach that he needs a system. He's one of them system managers, which we all knew he was. I don't think he's a problem-solving manager. I don't think he's like Tuchel. Tuchel comes in and United get 7th, probably. Do you get what I'm saying? Because he squeezes everything he can out of the squad. He probably has Bruno firing. Do you get what I'm saying? And things like that. But at the end of the day, this squad's not good. I'd rather just give him the window. Do you get what I'm saying? I'd rather just wait till the summer, give him the window, let him get a proper striker in, let him get a proper left-10 in, and then see where we go from there. Do you get what I'm saying? I feel like we will.
Sorry, touchline, yeah, but you know what it is with me. From what I've seen from Amorim, he gives me the what's it called? He has that Saeed talent ID. Like he doesn't recognize where certain man should be and that. Even that Ten Hag.
That's true because he kept playing Rasmus. He kept playing Rasmus even when Xerxes scored a goal and was actually playing well in the link-up play. He kept playing
Bruno in the 10.
Firmino as well out of position as well.
Mhm.
He kept persisting with Bruno Fernandes at times where it's just like, bro, what are you doing? And only now you're playing him a little bit deeper. So I fully get what yes
And
is
then
saying.
and then it's like he finally got his left wing back that he was begging for. Moved first game of the season, played him right wing back, and his left.
He done it for one game though, and then he changed it to left wing back the next game. He's now played at left wing back. And if you actually watch the game, yeah, you see how many times Dorgu made that overlap and Garnacho just shot.
And then Garnacho never passed it to him. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. That's things Garnacho has to work on, like a brain dead footballer. He's got no IQ. He just wants to go for glory all the time. Do you know what I mean? Like Dalot, before Maddison scored the goal, Dalot's missing an open net. Do you get what I'm saying? He's taking 5 shots. He's letting the ball bounce in the box, open net, and still missed. Do you get what I'm saying? Garnacho's missing sitters. I don't blame Amorim for these things. Against Palace, 20 minutes, we start the game off well, and we hit the post. Garnacho misses a sitter again. Do you get what I'm saying? I can understand people sitting there saying, oh, why is he playing Rasmus? Mate, Xerxes not that much better anyways. Xerxes not that good.
Well, he's been your best player recently, bro.
Based off of what? He's played like one game.
Bro, I saw he was the best. Like, what? He was better. He was the best player in the Tottenham game. What's the other one?
Yeah, probably. He hasn't played it recently, I don't think. He come
but
on
even
against
most of the time,
Southampton.
even when he comes on, he's one of your best players. That's the thing I don't get. With Xerxes, all you needed to do is get runners around him, and you're sorted.
Yeah, but we have no runners apart from Garnacho, and even then, Garnacho's not really a great runner, is he?
It's mad. But anyway, sounds like a you problem. Anyway, we got to everyone.
Listen, I can still end up with silverware this season. Do you know what I'm saying? So,
well, that's it.
I turned the same color as his hat, you know. As soon as you said that, he just became red. He's fuming, man. Turn into that United shirt, blood. Big up, bro. Big up.
Oh, man, like, you know what I mean? It's calm, man. Man, like Ash Ketchum and that.
What's DJ Envy saying?
Huh?
He's been quiet.
He's been I've never seen him so quiet, bro. Look at him. Like, he's not on it, bro. Man, like Matt Miller, you know. Look at him, how quiet this guy is, bro. Don't want to talk. Before you come on the hype thing, look at him. Look at him.
I'm looking at the hard thing, bro. I'm looking at my guy DJ Envy. What happened to him? That's what I'm saying. I'm watching these motherfuckers like play like losing against Union like Saint Kilwa. That's why he was so focused. I was like, what he's doing something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, yeah, that's why I got myself on mute because I was cussing him over. I don't want to do the north side thing, right? Like where I'm going off like and get myself clipped. No, I went so I knew myself.
Yo, Yasta, are you going to before we wrap up? Are you going to the protest?
I'm working. I got work. Unless I do a north side.
Yes.
Unless I do a north side there on call. You know what I mean? That's a different story, but you know what I mean?
We got one for the Arsenal game. They're planning on walking out.
I live in Birmingham, blood. Mission.
Huh?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're planning on walking out though at the Arsenal game.
Huh?
All the top reds and that are planning on doing a walkout against Arsenal. I don't know what minute, I don't know when. Maybe 66th minute or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah,
why 66? They should leave at 12 minutes or something. Because
they
think they might win. They up
the prices to £66, so like for the ticket prices.
Oh yeah,
so maybe I don't know.
Walking out, just don't go, and that's the best way.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, bruv, just everyone. This is what also, they make up some weird lie, yeah, that all their tickets are going to get by tourists. That's not going to be happening, is it? Do you think there's 20,000 tourists that are going to buy?
I know why they're doing it. You know why they're doing it? Because they want to go there, scan their ticket, and then dip. Because with this new, season
the ballot system and all that type of stuff.
Yeah. So obviously they have to attend certain amount of games, and they don't want to do that thing where if they don't
but
want to
then
pay,
don't go in, just scan in and then go out. Don't you know what I mean? Make it look like it's
yeah. But imagine you travel all the way to London for money, scan the ticket.
I don't get it.
Yeah? You know, I said I'll fully do that. I'll fully go to the game. You know,
I don't really get it. Yeah, like going to the game. Oh, I don't want to lose my ticket. I don't want to lose my ticket. Yeah, but at the end of the day, what are you gonna do then? The next 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, like us, what? Watching your club be losers. Like, what is actually the point? I'd rather lose my ticket, yeah, and know that I'm doing something that's going to progress my club. And yeah, I may not be able to go there, but at least I'm still getting the glory. Yeah, you may love going to the games or whatever. Go watch it in the local pub. Go do like, come on, man. You know what I mean? That's how I look on it. Do you know what I mean? Because at Arsenal, they just keep like, I don't want to lose my ticket. I don't want to lose my ticket. Yeah, but then again, like, it's been 20 years of seeing nonsense, bro. Like, so what's the point? What's the point? Yeah, you lost your ticket. Okay, cool. Like, the world ain't gonna end. At the end of the day, it's not like if you don't go to the game, you can't watch it. It's televised. So just watch it at TV. Like, do you know what I mean? But at least you done your bit. But I think everybody, a lot of people
more about
mentality, bro.
Yeah, they
it's
care
like,
more about their own personal.
Exactly.
Like their own personal
Exactly.
Than they care about the club, bro. And then they care about, like, it's a good day out, let's get drunk, let's do a bit of gear and let's go down and watch the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? You might as well just fucking stay at home, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? Watch it in the pub. Do you know what I mean?
That's what I don't get it, man. I don't get it. The thing is, a lot of people talk a good game, but when you actually tell them, all right, cool, to get the change that you want, these are the sacrifices that are necessary, most people aren't going to do it. So it means you don't want it enough. Let's just be real. You don't want it enough. If you really care about change about the club, why do you care about your season ticket so much? Because the club being successful means more, right? It's not like you can't go to the parade or the open bar. Once you get your club back, you know what I'm saying? It's not like you can't watch the club on TV. It's not like you can't get an away ticket. It's not like you'll never be able to watch your club again. Do you know what I'm saying? You're fully not involved. You may not get the other experience, but are you ready to just, with your club, to just go into the abyss? Is that what you're telling me? Because then you don't want to change enough. Like, unfortunately, with certain change that we want in life comes with certain sacrifice, innit? And I've never seen things that are, you know what I'm saying, like with people that are billionaires, multi-billionaires, the system being against you. I've never seen change through everybody getting along. It's always protests. It's always kicking up. It's always disturbing the peace. You get me? So I don't really get it, innit? Like, if you really want change, then be the change you like to see, innit? But if you want to be comfortable, then it is what it is, man. But big up Yasser. But yeah, man, we're going to wrap up. Big up Macy. Big up Touchline. Big up Devante.
Yeah, big up Northside, my man.
Big up every single time, man.
Maybe I should stop. Maybe I should stop supporting Arsenal, because if this is going to go on, then maybe I should start focusing on Galatasaray more, because at least they have
the Europa League.
Yeah, well, it's their own fault. So yeah, but the Europa League is not a big thing for them. They should just concentrate on the Turkish league, because they're currently top, and I can guarantee you they'll win it. They'll win it comfortably. Even though Fenerbahce are like, they're still trying to catch up to them, I still think Galatasaray will win the league comfortably.
I hear it, man. I hear it. But yeah, man, big up to everyone that's locked in. We're going to redirect to Lee, who's doing a watch along at the moment. We're going to redirect Northside Raid on the way in, and we're out, familia. Love.